Disclaimer: all topics in this video are alleged and allegedly, and they are strictly for entertainment purposes only.
Hey, everybody, I do watch you. When you been doing your post about me, great job.
Hey, it's me, Jay Evans, the voice of the people, baby, and I am here to ask the questions that the people want to know. We have just come off this explosive episode 7, Let There Be Peace, but let me tell you something, it ain't no damn peace. It has turned into Moreira versus Tambra, so if you want some peace, you better find one of them old vinyl records by your grandpa or your grandma and play that, because we ain't getting no church hymns this week, baby. What we got was a ball of confusion like the Temptations used to sing about.
She knows her past. You know, her past have come back to haunt her.
Child.
She's going to paint the picture like she's blindsided. Like she always do, typical Tambra.
So is this typical Tambra that we don't know on the show? Now, some people have been calling Tambra out. They are saying that Tambra has a lot going on that we don't know about. And a lot of people feel like because Marie presented this information, that's why people are taking it like, oh, Marie, you being messy. Oh, Marie just saying it's the mess with Tambra. But I'm going to pull up this. Wait a minute. I was sent this back in October 21st. You see it at the top at 5:01 p.m. 2022. I was sent this. Now, I review this show. I review reality shows, and this is one of my favorite shows. Now, people give me tips all the time. They tell me stuff. Now, when I got this DM, the account didn't have a picture on there. They didn't have anything. So I took it with a grain of salt because anybody can send you anything. The sources that I do have that tell me things that are true are people I know, people that I know is reliable information or tea or juice or dirt or whatever you want to call it. But since I didn't really know this person, this could have been anybody sending it. I don't know if it's the same person that was sending Marie stuff. You never know. People just sometimes send you stuff just to be crazy or messy or whatever. But I will say this. This is not the first time people have said Tambra is not being authentic. Some people feel like she's not being real. Some people feel like she's being perfect Patty on TV. Now, what do y'all think? I will say this. I felt like the first time something was presented with Tambra with Taisha, the decorator, baby, Tambra left the situation. People were like, oh, she's not giving her energy. That's why she's leaving. Okay, fine. When they were at the Rock the Runway event and she had the bodyguard and the Belle started asking her questions, the bodyguard swarmed in, baby, like the SWAT team busting a drug house, okay, a trap house, and just whooshed and took her away, baby, like they was on the episode of the Jensens. They got her out of there, baby, like she was on Hawaiian 5-0. So now this is the third time, and we see her leaving, going outside. We're going to have to pick up next week to see if she's going to come back, if she's going to leave, if she's going to call a returnee. Are you going to call Richard Shorts? Tambra, the streets want to know. But this is my thing. Why keep leaving? If I know I'm telling the truth and you're confronting me with something and I know what I'm saying legit, what I'm running for, okay? Why are you leaving? Now, some people are even saying, well, hey, Tambra, season 1, they let Dr. Antoinette Lyles go, and she mentioned something in her statement saying, I'm sorry if I was not bringing it enough, which led many people to think they let her go because she wasn't bringing it. Now, allegedly, they said Tambra was almost on the chopping block, about to get chopped up like some collard greens because they thought she was not bringing it enough as well. So many people are like, okay, so are the Bells trying to phase her out? Are they finally calling her out? Now, if we go back to season 2, When Letitia and Aikisha got into it, of course, when you get into it with somebody, you gonna say heated stuff. Letitia made the comment to the effect of something like, your own family didn't want you. Now, I'm just summing it up. And she later apologized. A lot of people called out Tambra because Aikisha and Tambra, if y'all pay attention, they went to school together. Their families knew each other. The streets wanted to know, how did Letitia know that to say to Aikisha? And the only link they said was Tambra. A lot of people think Tambra was telling stuff about Aikisha, which led it to this situation where people feel like all of the Bells, except for Tambra, share more stuff. You got Gucci sharing her whole blended family. We saw how that pay out. People were coming at Gucci left and right. They still are. You got Moreira that shared the thing about her mom, about the things with her ex-husband. You got Letitia that's sharing the stuff about her and her marriage, her trying to do brunches. You got Aikisha that told her history of her situation with her family, who she is, how she got, to Ferris Street. All of these Bells have told something deeper, and they feel like Tambra, people the streets feel like Tambra is just coasting along. So because it's Marie that confronted her, is that why some people, because I can't say all, but some people are like, oh, Marie's being messy, oh, Marie's hating on her. What do y'all think? Because people are divided and they say Tambra is just skating by on thin ice, baby. If you are not one of my apple pies, those are my subscribers. You better go ahead and subscribe. It's a billion, jillion, cajillion people here on YouTube, baby. You might not come across me again. Set your notifications to all. That way you'll get alerts when I upload a new video. Feel free to like, comment below, and share. Now, during the scene where Tambra is speaking with Quasi, that signaled something to me because she was sharing a lot of stuff with Quasi about doing a podcast, and she could say more on the podcast that she can say on the radio, but she also opened up about her and Damon. Now, she also said Quasi, they got their start in radio together. He's like a brother to her, but a lot of people, including me with this part, was like, how was you telling Quasi all this stuff and you saying with Damon is like difficult to sort of talk with him, and just the whole vibe of them, people are questioning. Now, the Bells have done interviews. They have been asked about the relationship with Damon. The streets have responded and said different things. So that's what a lot of people thinking, is it giving storyline, sis? Now, Tambra did take to Twitter and she put out a lot of responses. This was the most that I've seen her tweet. People were sending it to me. They were like, look at this, Tamara's replying, Tambra is saying this. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is Tambra saying she filed a restraining order on this same man. This was reported in 2017. Belle Collective wasn't a thing. She's also saying he's a narcissist. She wrote a book about it, the situation. She's also said she supported black women. Also, the man was arrested in 2019. Tambra, whoa, this is a lot, sis. She's basically saying like she's protecting her peace. She's not engaging in it. This was the most I've ever seen her tweet, and she said the only drama I have is on Belle Collective. Okay. Be sure to follow me on social media. Click in this video description. The links are there, or go to the About tab on my channel. Click the link buttons. They'll take you there as well. On Instagram and TikTok, I'm j.evans_official. On Facebook, I'm J Evans the blogger, and on Twitter, I'm J_Evans official. And if you need to contact me, send me an email, j.evans_official@yahoo.com, or DM me on Instagram. Come on, Monica, take us out with them white shoes you got from the hair store, sis. You better do it. So let me get into the scene with Letitia and Latrice, baby. It's the queen of brunches and the goddess. Now, I did like this scene with them. Their bobs were bobbing. I like the bobs on them, baby. Now, the bobs was doing what the bobs was doing. Now, basically, this was a meetup for Letitia to discuss with Latrice, like, okay, what's going on? I'm gonna have this peace treaty. We gonna get together. And Latrice was just like, people keep coming for me. They keep coming for me, my business, my marriage. So what do y'all think? Because some people were still mad at Latrice about the thing with Selena and Gucci. Some people were like, did Latrice set this up? Latrice was like, no, they've been to events together. This has never happened. Now I'm gonna say this. I don't like the whole thing that happened with Sogucci and Selena. I don't like it. I'm not here for it. I think they both are just too good for it. I hope as a family they can work through it and can work it out. I was one of the people that liked the dynamic of Latrice and Sogucci as a friendship in a duo, because I feel like Gucci was a part of two duos. Her and Latrice were one, and then her and Aikisha was one, and it flowed to me. But I like them together, so I don't know if they're going to be able to come back together, if it's too much. Now, y'all saw the clip for next week with the arguing, and baby, pretty soon, the Bells ain't going to be able to go nowhere in Jackson. But hopefully it won't get to that level. Hopefully they can work it out or be cordial. Because I just, it's something about them that I don't like them being into it like that. I don't like that with Gucci and Latrice at all. I'm not here for it. I wasn't here for the whole thing with the Selena thing and all that. I wasn't here for it. A lot of people keep saying Selena needs to be a Belle. We want Selena to be a Belle. I think Selena is good TV, but I think Selena needs to be on a different show. This is Gucci's thing right here, and a lot of people are like, well, if it wasn't for Selena and the girls, Gucci and JJ wouldn't be on there. No, they auditioned Gucci to be a Belle. Her husband being on Bring It, that had nothing to do with this. But if you do want to see Selena on TV, let's y'all get together and help her pitch a different show. But I don't think it would be good for Belle Collective, because it's just not. It would be only them fighting. That's all y'all could get out of it. Wouldn't y'all get tired of that? I said in the last video, y'all tired of Marie and Latrice into it. So we gonna see what they gonna give, baby. But hopefully, the queen of real estate and fitness, Gucci, and Latrice, the goddess, baby, the queen of hair, can work it out. Now we got to see Marie, Monroe, Anna Nicole, baby. I added the Anna Nicole because on her date with players, she was called Anna. So I just added the Nicole. I gave her Marie, Monroe, Anna Nicole. Y'all see me in the picture with her and Marilyn at the bottom and Anna. Alright. So Marie went to therapy. I did like seeing this scene because you got to see Marie give some of her backstory, some of her history more in depth. Now, season 1, Marie was seen as the villain. Season 2, you got more of her. Now this scene lets you get more of Marie Monroe, but with the Tambra stuff, now people are pulling her back into the villain narrative. So we will see Marie, if she's going to work it out in therapy, how are they going to move forward. Now, she was able to talk with Gucci and Sanjay. That's how it started off, and Gucci did apologize to Sanjay. Sanjay gave her feedback, so we're gonna see how that play out. Now it will be interesting to see if they are going to bring Selena in on the reunion. Now if they do, my only thing is y'all didn't bring the decorator Taisha, but of course this is more explosive, so it should be interesting to see. But overall, this episode gave me the juice in the dirt, baby, and y'all got on Marie again. Now season 1, I used to be like, I don't know about Marie. Now season 2, I was more into Marie Monroe. In season 3, I'm more into her. Like, I think all the Bells are bringing something, but I just honestly feel like Marie is asking the questions, baby. The streets want to know, baby. So I'm here for it. So we gonna pick up on the next episode. So y'all come back for my review, and we gonna roll into it. Alright. Aikisha, Sogucci, Latrice. Motown gave us the Supremes. Broadway gave us Dreamgirls. And the OWN Network brought us Belle Collective, and this trio is Jay Evans approved. Head over to my YouTube channel and get caught up on the interviews with these Bells. You haven't really lived your best life until you watch an interview with Jay Evans. Latrice, the goddess.
Jay.
I got my new nose, honey. Let's get it.
I see you.
How are you?
What's going on?
Nothing. How are you, Jay Evans?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Blessed and highly favored.
Okay, you look good, Gucci.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, come through, Belle. You know I love you on the show. Listen, I'm excited about this. I watch Belle Collective, so Aikisha, we gonna get into it today and get some things straight. Okay?
Okay, let's get it straight. We getting people. Yeah, let's get people. Okay, we getting people in the room. We getting them in the room, so everybody can pass the message. You know what I'm saying? They can relate the messages.
Jackson, go to Sogucci, or if you need a summer home, go to Sogucci.
Right.
How long have you been a realtor, and what made you start in real estate?
You know what? It's always been a goal of mine to, you know, I used to pray like, God, whatever job I have, I wanted to have a purpose. And I had been thinking about real estate for a while. Actually, just got into it like it's like 3 or 4 years ago. And it's just something about seeing somebody purchase their first home. You know, being a part of that process is rewarding to me.
And the hair speaks for itself.
Honey, the product speaks for itself.
How did you feel when you were featured in Forbes? Because that's like a big achievement, especially for anyone Black.
Man, being featured in Forbes, like, it's one of those things you always look at, and you know, I never imagined, like, this was something that was outside of the ordinary, something that I would never imagine. And just being in Forbes, my family was so proud. I was so proud of myself because it was like that come to Jesus moment, like, oh my God, you really made it. You know, I'm always trying to strive and go higher and higher. Because
I tell people, when I'm on Ferris Street, I feel my ancestors on my shoulders. I feel them pushing me down that damn street when I'm walking on the street, telling me this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So when I felt that, I told my husband, I said, baby, this is bigger than just us bringing bricks and hops and guys and see to Ferris Street. I'm gonna have to do something else. So that's why we decided to come together and submit a proposal where we will try to get all of those buildings if the city allows. And we're bringing 10 to 12 businesses, restaurants, entertainment space, plaza to the Ferris Street Historic District.
Come through, Latrice.
wait a minute, you did your research, honey. I love it.
Latrice, I've been knew about the Belle, baby. I've been knew about you. You are the one.
If I need any information on myself, I need to come at you, Jay Evans.
3, 2, 1.
What are you waiting for? Go to that playlist and get caught up on my Divas of Music interview segment. Take a look at the legendary divas I've interviewed.
Want to learn how to dance, anything, and you need somebody to be patient with you. This is who you call.
Who would you want to play you in a biopic of your life story?
Oh my God, I've never been asked this question. Oh my God.
We're not that type of group that was put together. Okay, we put ourselves together, so therefore that puts a different kind of seal on your relationship. Or
New Edition's manager Brooke Payne as well. So we talk about that in the book, like what happened with our journey with Brooke Payne.
You know, it was right. It was the right, you know, our approach to it was correct. But with Get Out, the content was my girlfriend needed to hear that. I needed to hear that. My auntie needed to hear that. You know, Shanika down the street needed to hear like that. That's when I was like, because every time I sang it, it was like,
thank you.
You know that organ is Donny Hathaway.
No, my gosh.
That's
what?
Donny Hathaway. Yep. Because, you know, he was on Atlantic with Aretha and he played on a lot of her stuff.
Oh my
That's Donny
gosh.
Hathaway. That's Donny.
You are a genius with your history here, Jay. You're giving me life right now today. I love this. Thank you.